Good morning everyone, this is AJ and welcome back to the channel. Got another review for you today. I'm going to be taking a look at and talking about the new DC animated movie Injustice. So let's get into this. Okay, so before I begin with my review, my thoughts on this new animated film, if you haven't already done so, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It's just down below. Won't take you long. Just do it, help support the channel. Also, if you fancy, come over and join me on Facebook under the same name here, AJ's Movie Place, and also Instagram. But yeah, so Injustice, the new DC animated movie. Now, DC do seem to be knocking out animated movies very often at the moment. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So anyway, Injustice, the latest. It's based on the video game of the same name. Now, I'm not familiar with the video game. It's not something I've ever played. I'm not really a gamer. I don't play games, this sort of thing. There has been comics inspired by the game, I believe. Again, I'm not familiar with those comics because they're based on a game property. I wouldn't have spent any time with them, reading them or anything like this. I do like the DC animated movies and thusly I watched this film. Now, it's a very busy film. There's a great deal to unpack and this review may very well contain spoilers, so please be aware of that. So go no further if you don't want to be spoiled, but I'll try not to spoil too much. Yeah, so the voice cast to me is for the most part unknown with the exception of Superman and Batman. Now Superman in this is voiced by Justin Hartley, who I know from his time on Smallville as the Green Arrow, and Batman is voiced by Anson Mount, who we've recently seen in Star Trek Discovery as Captain Christopher Pike, and he's getting his own series with that character. Everyone else, pretty much unknown.
It's like building blocks. Scary building blocks.
Now, this film, animated film, opens with Clark Kent learning that Lois Lane is pregnant with his child. She's newly pregnant. And we come to learn that the Joker's in town. The Joker's come to Metropolis and Batman has followed him to find out why the Joker is there. Now, whilst they're in Metropolis, we come to learn that the Joker has stolen some kryptonite and he's stolen Crane's fear toxin, the Scarecrow, his fear toxin, and killed Crane as well at the same time. And what he does is he kidnaps Lois Lane. This now becomes a call to arms whereby Superman, Batman and all the Justice League go in search of Lois. We find out that in this search we see the Flash get murdered by a trap that's been set by the Joker. And Superman comes across the Joker's, or where he thinks the Joker is, which is a submarine, but it's filled with the fear toxin. And the Joker is on board with Harley Quinn, but the gas on board is actually microscopic particles of kryptonite mixed with the fear toxin that the Joker's stolen from Crane, and thusly, because of the fear toxin, Superman sees Doomsday and grabs hold of him and flies him up into space. Only it's not Doomsday. Superman's seeing his fear, and it turns out that this is Lois Lane. We also learn that on this submarine that the Joker's got a hold of, a nuclear missile has gone missing. Up in space, Superman comes to his senses. He realises that, he sees this for who it is, Lois Lane, and he sees an incision in her chest, uses his X-ray vision. He sees her heart, which is dying, and a little device attached to her heart, and as her heart stops, there's a bomb on the ground, which is this nuclear bomb in Metropolis. It detonates and, yeah, destroying most of Metropolis, Perry White, all this. Very violent opening, very sort of quite shocking. There's a scene with Jimmy Olsen where the Joker shoots Jimmy Olsen through the camera lens of his camera and through his eye hole in the back of his head. You know, it doesn't let up on the violence. It's quite shocking. Batman captures the Joker. Obviously, and he's questioning him, and Superman finds out where he is and subsequently kills the Joker. Now, Superman, in his state, comes to realise he's not doing enough, you know, to prevent fit problems in the world. So he, along with a few other members of the Justice League, create a sort of anti-justice, an evil Justice League, so to speak. Not an evil Justice League. They want to rid the world of all fighting, all, you know, and they pretty much turn the world into a police state. So you have a split amongst the Justice League, pretty much like a civil war almost. So you got Superman on the one side with Diana, Cyborg, all this sort of thing. You got Batman on the other side. Now I don't want to get too much into the story because it will spoil things way too much. Like I said, this is a very, very busy film. There's so much going on. There's so many plot points and stuff occurring that it could have been done over a two-parter. A lot of characters are brought into the fray. You have Superman teaming up with Ra's al Ghul. Seriously, there's so much. There's a lot of shocking moments. Characters get killed in bloody ways. I'm not going to go into the story any more than what I have already. Just know that it doesn't let up on the violence. It is quite bloody. It is quite gory. You do have Superman killing, and Batman and that wanting to stop him and bring him down, so to speak. So. My thoughts on the film. Okay, the animation style is, I don't know, it doesn't feel as smooth as what the previous few DC animated films have. You know, it feels a bit rougher in a sense. I'm not particularly. I don't particularly like the animation style that they use too much. I can watch it, I can handle it, but it's not my favourite. It's very sort of blocky and square-jawed and, you know, this sort of thing.
Apparently I have no worthy heirs. Prepare to die.
The voice cast, again, you know, I don't think it was the cast. It was, you know, it was cast very well, voice-wise. Anson Mount was pretty good as Batman. I did have issues with Justin Hartley as Superman to start with, but slowly got used to it. I didn't like the Joker. These are bits that sort of stand out because there's been so many iconic sort of Joker voices, you know, from, you know, I've heard so many that are better than this time around. But the story itself, it doesn't let up. It's non-stop from beginning to end. It's a joyride in that sense. Although I had issues with some of the animation, some of the voice work, I didn't have issues with how fun it was, how enjoyable it was to watch, all the different characters that pop up, character deaths, character moments. You know, it was fabulous in that sense. It was a very good film. I don't know how close it sticks to the storyline of the game or anything like that. I can't tell you. I don't know. I'm just literally watching this as another DC animated film, one of which I don't know the origin stories behind it, you know, so I'm not in a position to give you that information. All I can tell you is that I enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. It was it ends on a sort of somber note. Like I said, I won't give nothing away. But anyway, yeah. So as DC movies go, it's quite a good one. It's up there. It's quite high up. I did enjoy it. It's something that I would revisit sometime soon and recommend to people. So yeah, so you know, go ahead and watch it. It's a lot of fun. Let me know your thoughts on it. Now, it's just a quick review on this film, only because I literally just watched it. But like I said, there is so much within there to unpack. If I told you the story beat for beat, I'd be here for half hour, 40 minutes telling you, because it just flits from one thing to another, to another, to another, with little twists and turns and characters. All characters get their moments, this sort of thing. But yeah, fabulous film. Watch it. Anyway, that was my review for DC's new animated movie, Injustice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care all, and goodbye.